So in the figure above, the cylinder has a radius of 3 inches and a height of 5 inches. What is the surface area of the cylinder? Well, first, let's figure out what the surface area is of a cylinder. A cylinder can be broken up into 3 different areas. The first area will be the top of the cylinder, which is just a circle. We also have another circle at the bottom of the cylinder. Now, the side, it's kind of wrapped around this center, so um, for visualization purposes, if you have a piece of paper in front of you, take your paper and roll it up into a tube. You'll find that it represents a cylinder. Well, if you unroll that paper, and I'm going to attempt to draw that piece of paper. If you unroll this piece of paper out and flat, you'll find that you have just a rectangle, right? So this whole side, the surface area of the entire side going around the cylinder is simply just a rectangle, where the top represents the circumference, which is this length here, and the height represents just the height of the cylinder. So the surface area of the cylinder will equal 2 areas, which gives us 2 times pi r squared. And in addition to that, we need to add the rectangular area, which in this case is 2 pi r h. Now let's plug in some of the things that are given, that they give us. So we have the radius is 3, which we can plug in there, and also for that r as well. And they give us the height is h. The height is 5, which we can plug in for this h. So if we just simplify this, this becomes 9 pi, so 18 pi, that's 15 times 2, or 30 pi. So the final answer would be a total of 48 pi square inches, which is answer choice E. So again, for future reference, you should memorize this equation for the surface area of a cylinder. But in case you don't, and in case you forget, you can always just take your exam booklet, roll it up into a cylinder and see what the dimensions are. Again, if this is your rolled up piece of paper, this length would be the circumference, and if you unroll it, that would be this. This would represent your height, which would also be this. So simply just the side of a cylinder is equal to the circumference times the height of the cylinder.